Welcome to Inside Out. I'm Lane Sarson.
I'm Bradley Boyce.
And we're back here for a new season. We've got some old faces and some new mixed in as well. We're going to have Blake Friars over on sports. Today we're going to have Kyler Sharp filling in for Taylor Rossari, so it'll be a different face next week over at the news desk. And then Hannah Davis is making her debut over with weather. Excuse me.
So, who do you have today for your interview, Lane?
Today, I'm going to be having Wendy Keller from the Magic City Discovery Center coming in. We raised some money for them in December with our auction. You were there. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
But who are you bringing in?
I actually have Anna Schrader from Domestic Violence Crisis Center and one of our very own students, David Phillips.
Awesome. But I guess we should get a move on with the show now.
Sounds about right.
So, Blake, we had a little bit of basketball history being made here the other night. Can you fill us in on some of that?
Yeah, for sure. The Beavers were at home this past weekend. Rudolph broke the record for career scoring. Unfortunately, they lost both those games, but the women, they took control. They swept their 2 games, and the hockey team is starting to pick it up again second half. History was made in the Magic City last weekend. Tyler Rudolph hit a jumper inside the three-point line in the first half to give him 1,827 career points, pushing him ahead of Paul Harrell for top spot in Minot State history, a record that hasn't been touched in 38 years. But the Upper Iowa Peacocks spoiled Rudolph's big night as the 13-10 Peacocks upset the 17-5 Beavers, taking it 99-89, and handing the Beavers just their 3rd home loss of the season. The Beavers will look to get back in the win column tomorrow night when they travel to Southwest Minnesota State University. The Beavers basketball team extended their season-high winning streak to 5 with a pair of wins last weekend. In Friday's win over Winona State, the Beavers used an 18-3 run in the 3rd quarter to propel them over the Warriors 76-50. On Saturday against Upper Iowa, depth was key. 5 players from the Beavers hit double digits in scoring. The Beavers steamrolled the Peacocks 85-57. The 2 wins pushed the Beavers' record to 11-9 overall and 8-8 in conference play. The team will hit the road also in Southwest Minnesota. The softball team is heading to the Sin City to open up the Desert Stinger Tournament. The first game for the Beavers is tomorrow against Concordia University. The Beavers will play 5 games throughout the tournament. The team is picked to finish 11th in conference play in the preseason poll, but with new faces and a new head coach, the softball team might be poised to turn some heads in the NSIC. The ACHA Div 2 has a new #1 team in the West. Minot State women's hockey team dethroned Adrian College for top spot in the rankings. This is the first time both the men's and the women's hockey teams have been ranked #1 at the same time. The Lady Beavers took care of business on the ice last weekend, sweeping a pair of games from the Midland Warriors. Leading goal scorer Mackenzie Ballo led the way with an 8-point weekend. Ballo currently sits 5th in league scoring with 29 goals, 46 points in just 20 games. The Beavers will take a 17-3 record into this weekend when they travel to face Minnesota Duluth for a pair of games. The men's hockey team continued their home dominance with a pair of wins over the visiting Midland Warriors. Friday night, they steamrolled the Warriors 8-0, and Saturday night, crushing them 10-1. True freshman goaltender Bray Efforts and also Minot, North Dakota native got the win Saturday night. Efforts is 7-0 on the season. Beavers still sit #1 in the nation with a 27-2 record. Be sure to come out tonight and support the Beavers as they take on Dakota College. Puck drop, 7 p.m. So the Beavers hockey team, both men and women, ranked #1. It's quite great for Minot and the program.
That's awesome. Do you think you're going to the game tonight?
Yeah, I'm calling the game on the radio tonight, so I'm predicting a big win for the Beavers tonight for sure.
How's it looking for Botno? Do you think they're going to win?
Not good. I don't think they got a chance. They might not even score a goal tonight.
Wow, a lot of confidence. Well, today I have MSU student David Phillips with us and the lovely Anna Schrader from Domestic Violence Crisis Center. So thank you guys for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
And we're going to talk about Giving Hearts Day. So what exactly is Giving Hearts Day, Anna?
Giving Hearts Day is a one-day online day of giving. There are 9 different collaborations in this area that we work with. But we're here to talk about us, the Domestic Violence Crisis Center, right? So what it is it's a one-day online day of giving. Your $10 or more will be doubled. So if you give $10, we have matched to make that $20. If you give $50, it's $100, and so on. It started about 10 years ago out of Fargo, North Dakota, and it has continued to grow. And now, like I said, we have these different organizations that work with us to make this day a success.
When is this special day?
It is February 8th, so it's next Thursday, a week from today.
Wow. And David, you're in the Public Relations Principles class. What is your class doing to participate in the event?
Well, through the guidance of our instructors, we were tasked to come up with different ideas to help raise awareness and hopefully more money for the program this year. So we are doing more pre-planning than the actual Giving Hearts Day, and some of those activities include a television interview like we're doing right now. Actually, one of your students on staff made a great television public service announcement that we actually got to watch earlier. So we're doing everything from television, multimedia, social media, everything that you can think of. There's going to be a flash mob that's going to be happening through one of the classes as well too, which is very exciting. And then some of the other students are doing things just as simple as signs being flashed at some of the local MSU sporting events, showing some of the statistics that are involved with raising money for the domestic violence awareness campaign, because there are a lot of people that are in need. So we're doing our little bit to try to help bring this awareness through Giving Hearts Day.
So for anyone watching who doesn't know what DVCC is, can you explain to us what the Domestic Violence Crisis Center actually is, please?
Sure. If you come on out to the Domestic Violence Crisis Center, of course it says Domestic Violence Crisis Center on the door, right? Well, does that mean that's all we take care of? No, we take care of anybody who goes through sexual assaults or goes through human trafficking, which is, sorry to say, is becoming a higher rate right now. Yep. So, and we help with those people who go through domestic violence, women, children, and it's happening to men too. And 1 in 4 women, if you think about that, think of all the women that 1 in 4 will deal with domestic violence.
Wow. So whenever someone comes into DVCC, what are they provided with? Like a place to stay, or?
Sometimes all they just need to do is talk, or maybe they need to get a protection order. Last year we helped individuals receive over 75 protection orders alone. So, yep, and we provided 3,800 safe nights for clients and their families, and we served over 15,000 meals last year alone.
Okay. Well, on a little lighter note, David, how did your class even get involved with Giving Hearts Day?
Well, we just kind of looked at a project that we wanted to work together on, and I can say that there was a lot of very positive feedback right from the start, and it was nice that everybody wanted to help in some way or the other. I think once we got into looking at all that the Domestic Violence Crisis Center did, it helped us want to help more, realizing that there was such a need in the community. So some people might have been affected by it, some people might not have known all the different areas that they help out with. So when we actually started researching it as a class project, we became very interested in helping them out. And I can say that everybody in our class has been very hands-on, at least in one area of all the different areas that we're going to do. I'm excited about watching the flash mob. We're going to watch it, not be part of it, but it'll be fun to watch that particular episode as it plays out.
Right. Well, we actually have a commercial for Giving Hearts Day, and we can play that right now in the studio. Well, thank you so much for being with us today here, David and Anna, and I wish you guys the best with your Giving Hearts Day event. And up next is Lane Sarston with our special guest from Magic City Discovery Center to receive a big check from us for the KMSU auction we held a few months back ago in November after these underwriters.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiancé, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
KYYX, Kicks 97.1, bringing Minot country since 1977.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer.
Mike Blessum, your local State Farm representative.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Drive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Welcome back to Inside Out. I'm Lane Sarston, and with me I have a very special guest. I have Wendy Keller here from the Magic City Discovery Center. Now, we've got a little history, your organization and mine. We work together to help raise money for us here and for the Magic City Discovery Center. And so to kick this off first, we have the check. I want to make sure you officially handed it over for you folks.
Thank you.
Well, we really appreciate it. We like what you do here. We like how you provide a place for kids. But can you give me some more details so that way those at home can know, and hopefully we'll be able to increase your numbers even more here today?
Sure. Yeah, this is actually our 4th year that we've been open inside the Dakota Territory Air Museum in North Minot. And at the end of March, we'll close, and we won't open again until we have our own building. So.
And where's that new building going to be?
The new building is just north of the Hampton, so the new location, I should say. We're going to build on Minot Park's land. It has a great view of the city, and so there's a little bit of an overlook there. And so Minot Parks has given us an amazing deal that we're going to be able to build there, and so we're very excited about moving forward toward a permanent museum.
Yeah, because right now you're only open through the winter months to help provide a place for kids and even adults, I'd say, to go hang out during the colder months. But what are some of the impact? What's the impact you want to make on the community once you're open all year round?
You know, really most of it is about education, but what we find is the kids don't really realize they're learning necessarily when they're having fun, but they learn more, you know, so it's about education for everybody, and it's about a healthy place to go. So it's multi-generational play, so moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas can be playing with the kids and learning alongside as well, and that's a really healthy activity. But certainly it's about education. That's really the basis of it. And people talk about STEM education or STEAM,
yeah,
science,
a big one.
technology, education, arts and math. And it's very important for careers too. So we're really wanting to invest in our children in North Dakota.
Yeah, here in North Dakota, the STEM field is always growing with oil and other such energy production. But what are some of the things that you're hoping, we mentioned this a little bit earlier when we were talking before the show, about maybe drawing people in. Do you want to kind of explain to me how you think that'll help?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people don't really think of this as a destination, but really children's museums are a destination. And we're calling it a discovery center because it's kind of a hybrid between a traditional children's museum and a science center. So we'll have a little bit of everything, and we'll serve all the way up to kids that are age 14. And a lot of parents, what they do when they travel is they get on Google and they look up for children's museums, you know, because they want healthy activities. So it really is a great economic impact for Minot, and people will travel. Already for our little part-time museum, we have people that travel from a couple of hours easily. So.
All right, as someone who's been there, and I've seen some of the cool things there, the giant light bright, because that for me is very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Is that some of the stuff that's going to be moving to the new location, or are you going to be looking to get a whole bunch of new things to fill the location?
Some of both, really. We try to be good stewards of the money, so the ones that we have an investment in, we certainly will move that. But yeah, we'll have lots of new things too. So there's a lot of great educational opportunities and fun things. So we're doing that planning right now.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being on the show with us here today.
Thank you for the chat.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of fun working with you. I hope to
great.
continue to work with you in the future. But now we've got to look at our underwriters here. But when we come back, we'll be seeing Kyler Sharp. We'll be doing our news, and Hannah Davis with some weather.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiance, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
KYYX, Kicks 97.1, bringing Minot country since 1977.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer.
Mike Blessum, your local State Farm representative.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Drive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Welcome back to Inside Out. I'm Elaine Sarson.
And I'm Bradley Boyce.
And now we've got Kyler Sharp over here. Kyler, we had a special visitor on campus. Can you elaborate that a little bit for us?
Yeah, everybody knows the governor came into town last week. That was one of the biggest events the Minot State has probably ever had.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of people here. Also, if you're into classical rock, we got a Beatles tribute band also making an appearance here in the next few days. And if you want to learn how to eat healthy, then that's something else you can look forward to here in these next few weekends. Our North Dakota governor now has an inside look at our campus under his belt. Governor Doug Burgum delivered his State of the State address from Ann Nicole Nelson Hall on January 24th. Burgum also met with MSU faculty and student government members. The governor made higher education a focus for his administration and created a task force to examine the governance of higher education last year. The general fund appropriations for higher education dropped to nearly $625 million from a high of $910 million in the years 2013 and 2015. Classic rock and roll fans, get ready for this. World famous Beatles tribute band, the 1964, is coming to Minot February 10th for a concert in Ann Nicole Nelson Hall, right here on the Minot State University campus. The 1964 has toured for over 30 years in venues like Carnegie Hall and the Red Rocks Amphitheater. The band plays the hits of the Fab Four between the years of 1964 and 1966, with exact replicas of the instruments the Beatles actually used and on-stage banner. The show is one for all ages, and tickets can be purchased at brownpapertickets.com. It's a chance for you to get healthier. The first iHeartRadio Healthy Living Expo is Saturday, February 17th at the North Dakota State Fair Center from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This event is free to the public and great for all ages. Area health professionals and local businesses will be available to discuss your goals and answer any questions you may have. There are also activities for kids, which include mugs and hugs with weight and height measurement, as well as a free DNA kit for each child. For Eagles and Patriots fans, MSU Life will host a Super Bowl 52 watch party in the Beaver Dam on Sunday. The party starts at 5 p.m. and goes until 9 with free food and drinks available to those with a current student ID. For the third straight year, Minot State received a Star Volunteers Award for the Roosevelt Park Zoo. Minot State has averaged 575 hours per year since 2014. The award recognizes businesses that have donated more than 500 hours of volunteer service. February 8th and 9th marks Minot State's Darwin's Day. The campus event is put on by the biology department and will be held in the Cyril Moore Auditorium. Thursday's event will include a student talk with Dakota Brown and Samantha Huther about working with Dr. Paul Lepp and DNA sequencing. Darwin Day continues Friday with tours of the greenhouse open to faculty, staff, and students, and concludes with learning sessions of high school students on evolution and antibiotic resistance. So those are some of the events that are happening on campus in the next few weekends. I think the tribute band sounds really cool.
Yeah, the tribute band sounds a lot of fun. I didn't really know they were a thing until you mentioned it here today, so I look forward to that, and as well as that greenhouse tour.
Yeah, for Darwin's Day.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It does.
Thank you, Kyler. And over here now, we've got Hannah Davis. How you feeling, Hannah, for your first time being the weather girl?
Well, I'm actually really excited. This is what I want to do with my life. So I'm really excited to show you guys what's going to be happening this week, maybe what to anticipate if you do decide to walk on over to Darwin's Day event over at the greenhouse, like you said. And yeah, just make sure that you guys have the right jackets on and everything.
Well, Or maybe I'll let you elaborate on that one for us
For
then.
sure, yeah, of course I can do that. We have some great temperatures. Well, actually, I think they're a little too cold for my taste. I wish they were a little bit warmer, but I mean, you know, for early January, or oh my gosh, it's February now, I just remembered. For February, this could be a lot worse. I mean, we have above zero here in Minot, 1 degree. Of course, once you factor in those wind chills, it does feel a lot colder than the temperatures you're seeing on the board. These are just the temperatures that are around the state. And of course, in the west, it's a little bit warmer, while in the east, it's a lot colder and with these below zero temperatures. So you're gonna wanna bundle up and stay warm. Don't get any frostbite. It shouldn't come on too quick in this weather. But, you know, I just can't wait till it warms up later on this season. But the softball team has it really good right now. They are in Las Vegas for a tournament, and their temperatures are all the way up in the 70s. This looks like North Dakota summer, and even their lows during the nighttime hours are still so high. They're 50 degrees higher than they are for us here in our daytime hours. So I know they're going to be playing outside, so it's going to be wonderful to them, and good luck. I hope they do really fantastic. And here is our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow it's going to be a little warmer than it was today, and we're going to have a cool down on Saturday. There may be some snow, so you're going to want to put back on your winter boots if you took them off maybe. And we will have some sunshine again on Sunday. That's fun. And on Monday it'll be partly sunny, so there will be a little bit of cloud cover. And the weather does end up warming up by the end of the week, so that's really fantastic and so good to hear. I don't like when it's freezing cold outside. It's not fun, and I never feel like I'm warm enough once the weather gets cold. But on Thursday it should be so warm compared to how it's been today with these negative feels-like temperatures.
Thank goodness, I almost blew away.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to that 9-degree over today. I mean, yesterday it got to be like a weird 40. Like, that doesn't happen often.
For sure, yeah. It cooled down so quickly. It was kind of miserable. Like, you get acclimated to the weather, and then it goes up, and 40 feels great, and then it goes down to negative 20 feels like, and you're just miserable again.
Yeah, sounds about right. Thank you, Hannah, for everything you've done today, and we want to thank all of our guests that we've had on the show today as well. And this is it. This is our first episode together. It's been a pleasure working with you, Briley.
Yeah, pleasure working with you too, and David Phillips and Anna Schrader. I wish you guys the best with Giving Hearts Day on February 8th. Don't forget that date.
Yep. We've got basketball coming up on the 16th. Just a reminder out there, folks, we've teased you a little bit. We came back for this week, but we will not be on the air next week. We will be back up again in 2 weeks, and that will be the basketball game.
Actually,
3 weeks, we'll be here. So, I'm Lane Sarston.
And I'm Briley Boyce.